When we think about living a long and healthy life, Japan always comes to mind. It is home to some of the world's oldest people, and some of the wisest doctors who have studied the secrets of longevity for decades. The message they share is simple: health is built daily, at the dining table. When we look at the daily diet of the world's healthiest, longest living people in Japan, one thing stands out immediately: the central role of vegetables and seaweed. For centuries, Japanese meals have been filled with colorful vegetables, leafy greens, and ocean plants. While in many parts of the world vegetables are often thought of as a side dish, in Japan they are treated as the very foundation of health. And science continues to show us why this tradition is so powerful. Vegetables are rich in dietary fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Fiber is not just important for digestion. It is like a gentle broom that cleanses the intestines, improves gut health, and lowers the risk of conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. Studies show that Japanese people consume far more fiber through vegetables than the average Western diet, and this is one reason why they have far lower rates of chronic diseases. Now, let us consider seaweed, the overlooked treasure of the Japanese diet. In Japanese cuisine, seaweed is not exotic, it is everyday food. It appears in soups, salads, rice balls, sushi rolls, and even snacks. Seaweed is extremely rich in iodine, calcium, magnesium, and iron. It provides essential minerals that many people around the world are actually deficient in. For example, iodine supports healthy thyroid function, which regulates metabolism, energy, and body weight. But the benefits go beyond nutrition. Seaweed contains fucoidan and other unique compounds that have been shown in research to boost the immune system, fight inflammation, and even support healthy cell function in ways that may lower cancer risks. In fact, in Okinawa, an island region of Japan known for having one of the highest numbers of centenarians, seaweed consumption is part of daily life. What makes this combination of land vegetables and sea vegetables so powerful is their synergy. Together, they provide antioxidants that protect cells from damage, fiber that supports gut bacteria, and minerals that keep the heart and bones strong. Imagine your body as a house. Vegetables bring in the fresh air and keep the rooms clean, while seaweed strengthens the walls and foundation. Without them, the house begins to crumble much faster. And it is not just about health, it is about vitality. People who consume a vegetable and seaweed-rich diet report more stable energy throughout the day, less fatigue, and sharper mental focus. This is because the steady release of nutrients and the stabilizing effect on blood sugar prevent the spikes and crashes caused by processed foods. Let us also remember the cultural wisdom of eating seasonally. In Japan, vegetables are chosen according to the season. Fresh bamboo shoots in spring, cucumbers and eggplants in summer, mushrooms and pumpkins in autumn, and root vegetables in winter. This ensures that the body receives exactly what nature intends for each season, strengthening the immune system naturally. So, if we want to live not just longer, but better, the lesson is clear: fill your plate with vegetables and seaweed. Let them be the daily medicine that keeps the body balanced and strong. As Japanese doctors often say, longevity does not come from extraordinary effort, but from ordinary habits, repeated every single day. Soy foods. Another cornerstone of Japanese longevity is soy foods. Miso, tofu, natto, soy sauce, edamame, and more. While soybeans may look small, they carry a nutritional power far greater than their size. In Japan, soy is not a trend, it is a tradition, woven into meals from breakfast to dinner. And modern science now confirms what centuries of culture already knew. Soy foods are one of the keys to living a long, healthy life. First, soy is a rich source of plant-based protein. In a world where many rely heavily on animal protein, the Japanese show us another path. Soy protein is easily digestible, provides all essential amino acids, and comes without the saturated fat that clogs arteries and increases the risk of heart disease. Populations with higher soy intake tend to have lower rates of cardiovascular problems. And this is no coincidence. Soy actively lowers LDL cholesterol, improves blood vessel flexibility, and supports overall heart health. Take miso soup, for example, a simple bowl made from fermented soy paste. This humble dish is served daily in Japanese households. It not only delivers protein but also probiotics, which improve gut health, enhance immunity, and aid in nutrient absorption. Studies show that people who regularly consume miso have stronger digestive systems and lower risks of high blood pressure. Then there is tofu, often called bean curd. It is soft, versatile, and absorbs the flavors of the foods it is cooked with. Tofu provides calcium and iron along with protein, making it especially beneficial for bone health. For older adults, whose bones may weaken with age, tofu is an ally against osteoporosis. One reason Japanese elderly often maintain strength and mobility well into their 90s and beyond. And we cannot forget natto, a sticky, fermented soybean dish famous for its strong smell and unique texture. While some outsiders hesitate to try it, natto is one of Japan's true superfoods. It contains a rare enzyme called nattokinase, which supports blood circulation and reduces clot formation. In plain terms, natto helps keep the blood flowing smoothly, lowering the risk of strokes and heart attacks, two of the biggest killers worldwide. Soy also contains compounds called isoflavones, often referred to as plant estrogens. These natural chemicals gently balance hormones in the body. For women, soy isoflavones can ease menopausal symptoms and protect against osteoporosis. For both men and women, they offer antioxidant effects, protecting cells from premature aging and chronic disease. Beyond the science, soy carries with it a cultural lesson: simplicity. In Japan, soy is not hidden in processed powders or supplements, it is eaten in whole, traditional forms: soups, stews, side dishes, and snacks. This shows us that health does not come from chasing complicated diets, but from returning to natural, time-tested foods. When you combine soy with vegetables, rice, and fish, as the Japanese often do, you get a meal that is balanced, nourishing, and deeply satisfying. It is no wonder that people who grow up eating soy foods every day often enjoy longer lives with fewer health complications. So, the message from Japan's oldest doctors is clear: make soy your friend. Let miso warm your mornings, let tofu strengthen your body, and let natto keep your blood flowing freely. In these simple foods lies the wisdom of centuries, and perhaps the secret to reaching 100 with health and vitality intact. Fish. Another essential part of the Japanese longevity diet is fish. For centuries, Japan has been a nation of fishermen, surrounded by the sea and nourished by its bounty. And today, science recognizes what Japanese tradition has long understood. Eating fish regularly is one of the most powerful ways to protect health and extend life. What makes fish so special? The answer lies in its natural abundance of omega-3 fatty acids. These are the healthy fats that support the brain, the heart, and the entire circulatory system. Unlike unhealthy trans fats or excessive saturated fats found in processed foods and red meats, omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. They reduce the buildup of plaque in blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and prevent blood clots. This means fewer heart attacks, fewer strokes, and a much healthier cardiovascular system. It is no coincidence that Japan has one of the lowest rates of heart disease in the world. In fact, research comparing Japanese populations with Western ones consistently shows that regular fish consumption is a major factor behind this difference. A plate of grilled salmon, a bowl of miso soup with clams, or sushi topped with tuna isn't just delicious, it's medicine for the heart. But fish does more than protect circulation. It also fuels the brain. Omega-3s, particularly DHA docosahexaenoic acid, are essential for maintaining sharp memory, focus, and cognitive health. As we age, the brain naturally undergoes changes, and conditions such as dementia or Alzheimer's disease can appear. Yet studies reveal that people with higher fish intake have a significantly lower risk of cognitive decline. Perhaps this is one reason why Japanese elders often remain mentally active and engaged, participating in community life and lifelong learning well into their 90s. Fish is also an excellent source of high-quality protein, vitamin D, and essential minerals. Unlike heavy red meats, fish provides protein that is easy to digest and supports muscle repair without placing stress on the body. For older adults, this is crucial. Maintaining muscle strength prevents frailty and keeps independence intact. Meanwhile, vitamin D, often lacking in modern diets, strengthens bones and boosts immunity. Let us not forget the cultural side of fish consumption. In Japan, fish is eaten in a variety of ways: grilled, steamed, raw as sushi or sashimi, simmered in soups, or dried as snacks. This diversity ensures that fish remains a daily pleasure rather than a monotonous habit. More importantly, portion sizes are modest. A small fillet, combined with vegetables, rice, and miso soup, creates balance. The lesson here is not only what you eat, but also how you eat, with variety, moderation, and appreciation. Beyond health, fish connects people to the rhythm of nature. Seasonal catches determine what is eaten, ensuring freshness and sustainability. In many fishing villages, the act of eating fish is also an act of gratitude. Gratitude for the sea, for community, and for life itself. So what is the message we can take from Japan's oldest doctors and longest living elders? It is simple. Make fish a regular part of your diet. 2 to 3 servings per week of fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines can strengthen the heart, sharpen the mind, and sustain the body for decades. In every bite, you are not only feeding your body, but also investing in your future health. The Japanese show us that longevity is not a mystery. It is the result of small, consistent choices. And among the most powerful of these is the choice to let the sea nourish us every single day. Green tea. If there is one drink that symbolizes Japanese health and longevity, it is without a doubt green tea. For centuries, green tea has been more than just a beverage in Japan. It has been a daily ritual, a cultural treasure, and a silent guardian of health. The oldest Japanese doctors, as well as modern researchers, point again and again to this humble leaf as a reason for the vitality and long life of the Japanese people. So, what makes green tea so special? The answer lies in its wealth of antioxidants, particularly a compound called EGCG's epigallocatechin gallate. Antioxidants are the body's shield against free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, accelerate aging, and contribute to diseases like cancer and heart problems. Drinking green tea every day is like giving your body a natural defense system that fights silently, 24 hours a day. Green tea is also a protector of the heart. Regular consumption has been linked to lower blood pressure, improved cholesterol levels, and a reduced risk of heart disease. In fact, studies show that people in Japan who drink several cups of green tea daily have significantly lower rates of cardiovascular illness compared to those who do not. Once again, we see how an everyday habit, something as simple as drinking tea, can translate into decades of healthier living. But perhaps one of the most fascinating effects of green tea lies in the mind. Unlike coffee, which can sometimes overstimulate and cause jitters, Green tea contains a gentle combination of caffeine and L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes calm focus. This pairing creates what many call a state of relaxed alertness. It sharpens concentration, supports learning, and reduces anxiety, making it a natural ally for both students and elders. For older adults, this balance is particularly valuable, helping maintain mental clarity and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. Green tea also plays an important role in metabolism and weight management. The catechins in green tea help increase fat oxidation and improve energy efficiency. This is one reason Japanese obesity rates are among the lowest in the developed world. Instead of sugary sodas or high-calorie drinks, green tea is the beverage of choice, hydrating, cleansing, and calorie-free. And then there is the ritual. In Japan, drinking green tea is not only about health, it is about mindfulness. The traditional tea ceremony is a beautiful reminder to slow down, to breathe, and to appreciate the moment. Even outside the ceremony, taking a quiet pause with a cup of warm tea reduces stress and anchors the body in calm. In this way, green tea nourishes not only the body but also the spirit. There are many varieties of green tea in Japan: sencha matcha, genmaicha, hojika, each with its own flavor, aroma, and health benefits. Matcha, the finely ground powdered tea used in ceremonies, is especially rich in nutrients because the whole leaf is consumed. This gives it concentrated levels of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. The lesson from Japan's oldest doctors is clear: make green tea a daily habit. Whether you drink 1 cup or 5, every sip brings your body antioxidants, your mind calm energy, and your spirit a moment of peace. Unlike quick fixes or artificial supplements, this is a natural tradition, proven by both science and centuries of practice. Fermented foods. The final pillar of the Japanese longevity diet is fermented foods. From miso soup to pickled vegetables, from soy sauce to natto, fermentation is not just a method of preserving food in Japan. It is a way of enhancing health, flavor, and vitality. And today, science has caught up with what Japanese tradition has practiced for centuries. Fermented foods are one of the most powerful tools for maintaining a long, healthy life. At the heart of this lies the gut microbiome, the vast community of bacteria living inside our digestive system. These bacteria are not enemies, they are partners. They help break down food, absorb nutrients, strengthen immunity, and even influence mood and mental health. A balanced microbiome is like a thriving garden, diverse, strong, and full of life. Fermented foods act like fertilizers for this inner garden, delivering beneficial bacteria, called probiotics, that help the gut flourish. In Japan, the role of fermentation can be seen in the everyday diet. Consider miso, a fermented soybean paste that forms the base of the classic miso soup. A simple bowl not only provides protein and minerals, but also carries living cultures that support digestion. Drinking miso soup daily is a practice as common as drinking water in Japan, and it is one reason why digestive disorders are relatively rare. Then there are tsukemono, pickled vegetables served with almost every meal. These colorful, tangy side dishes add flavor while also delivering probiotics and fiber. Tsukemono are not just decoration on the plate. They are silent protectors of health, keeping the gut balanced and the immune system strong. We must also revisit natto, perhaps the most unique of Japan's fermented foods. Sticky, pungent, and rich in probiotics, natto has been shown to improve digestion, enhance circulation, and even support bone health thanks to its high vitamin K2 content. While its taste may surprise those trying it for the first time, natto remains a daily staple for millions in Japan, and a powerful factor in their longevity. What makes fermented foods so extraordinary is how they affect the immune system. Nearly 70% of the body's immune cells are located in the gut. When the microbiome is healthy, the immune system is strong, able to fight off infections and reduce inflammation. Chronic inflammation, as we now know, is a root cause of many diseases, from diabetes to heart disease to cancer. By regularly consuming fermented foods, the Japanese naturally keep inflammation low and resilience high. But the benefits go even further. Scientists have discovered that the communicates directly with the brain through what is called the gut-brain axis. This means that a healthy gut contributes not only to physical well-being but also to mental clarity, mood stability, and even happiness. No wonder fermented foods are often associated with vitality, calmness, and energy. Beyond science, fermentation also teaches a lesson in patience and tradition. Fermented foods take time. They are crafted slowly, with care, passed down through generations. In every spoon of miso or bite of pickled radish lies centuries of culture and wisdom. Eating them is not only nourishing the body, but also connecting to history, community, and the rhythm of life. So, what can we learn from Japan's oldest doctors? The message is simply, make fermented foods part of your everyday meals. Whether it's yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, or the Japanese classics like miso and natto, these foods provide your gut with the allies it needs to keep you strong. Longevity does not come from extraordinary measures. It comes from ordinary habits, like sipping miso soup at breakfast, enjoying pickled vegetables at lunch, or sharing a bowl of natto with rice at dinner. These small, daily acts of nourishment build a foundation for a life that is not only long but also vibrant, balanced, and full of health.